Yeah, more things that are wrong with society are, the machine has drained the life and the creativity out of people. It's drained just the passion, and people are under some kind of trance. They're sleepwalking. You know, I mean, how does one not get curious? How the fuck are we alive, and what are we doing here, and where did we come from? It's only natural to ask these questions, but these people work, buy stuff, die. You know, and they're all, everywhere you go, you feel like you're talking to the same person, just a different face. Bob Smith, the taxpayer, and Sally Smith, the taxpayer. And all the people seem to be like into the same thing. I think their signals like connected. Like all their signals are connected to the same signal, to the same satellite. Because you ever notice they all like the same thing? They all talk about the same thing. They all do everything the same, depending on, which program you come from. If the Chinese program, they're all doing the same thing. The white program, they're all doing the same thing. So it's like when there's a lot of people thinking about the same thing, and it like creates like a satellite you can tap into, in the Chinese satellite, the white satellite. So they're all, group think. So that's why meditation is important. And another thing that's wrong is they're very, very lustful. I went to a restaurant, and there was a cashier, and guess who was this female cashier? She was a young lady with big perky tits. Let's put a young lady right in the front where all the customers can see her. Maybe that way, maybe we'll get more customers when they see those tits. You know that's very sick. And that I've seen that more than once. You'll have like a bunch of workers, but then they'll have a young hottie on the cash register where everyone can see her. That is very sick. Another thing that's wrong is people have a creepy relationship with technology. They're just so addicted to technology, so attached to technology. And they have a merge with the machine agenda planned for humanity, and I don't think humans will mind that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, they have. If you ever notice the Apple, the voice control thing, it has the name Siri, and then for the Kindle, it's Alexa. And to me, it seems like they're just preparing people for the merge with the machine society that they have planned. Why do these non-living things have names? They're preparing people slowly. They're having robots, that do jobs like cleaning and delivery and a lot of the video games and movies have been going towards the merge with the machine direction, showing people with robots as friends, you know, and the sex dolls and all of that, robot sex dolls. Another thing that's wrong. There are no more real friendships. Well, I already mentioned that in the first video. People have lost their inner child. They're not able to enjoy simple things. They're dead. And they always have to be stimulated. Always got to be doing something. You can't just stare at the ocean for a few hours. Because, you stare at the ocean for a few hours, something is wrong with you. That's not true. That's called inner peace. These people always have to be stimulated, always have to be doing something. And then their favorite activity is sex. That says a lot about them. They're operating from the animal self, and not only that. Maybe if they were doing some thinking and contemplating, they wouldn't be paying attention to downstairs, Just like once they feel like having sex, that's it. The entire existence is on hold. Pause time until you get that, Another thing is everyone is sad and depressed and sick. They're numbing themselves from something. Everyone is numbing themselves in some way. Cigarettes, alcohol, weed. And it doesn't even have to be that. Maybe you just get home and then go on a Netflix binge or watch a lot of TV or play video games. That's still considered a form of numbing.